Hey guys, what's going on? It's me again, all nasally because my allergies, and it's kind of starting to storm a little bit outside. But I have some great news, and you can probably see it because this camera sees everything. I got a new plane, and that's my brother. Well, you know, small world. Anyway, got a new plane, just threw gravel out from underneath me. But it's the Mamba 10 from Flex Innovations. I've had it for, technically I've had it for 3 days more than I've been using it because I'm not wearing my seatbelt. But also I was at Falls Creek, it's a church camp. And you know, I got back from that, but it was delivered halfway through that week on a Wednesday. I got back Saturday and I built it in less than 30 minutes. That's how simple this plane is to build. $309, and it also came with a free battery, but that's because they were doing a summer sale. But Flex Innovations is an awesome company, and if you haven't already been able to tell, and I will throw in some footage that I've captured with this plane, I've actually mounted the camera on it, but this video is pretty much going to be bragging on Flex Innovation because they're not the normal company that you would encounter in the RC hobby. Instead, Flex Innovations didn't sell me any of their products. You know, usually you go to especially if you go to a public event where these companies come in, like Hobby King or Ready Made RC and all these things, all these people, they say, oh, this is what's great about this aircraft, and we'll cut you a deal on it, and this is just all these good things about this aircraft, and we think that this is why it's perfect for you. That wasn't what Flex Innovations did at all. As a matter of fact, Flex Innovations never said this is why you should get this plane. They simply had a sign on the plane that I flew at Flite Fest. It said, "Fly me, ask how." So that was a way to pull people in. Of course, you want to pull people in. But then I asked them later on, how can I get to fly this airplane? Because it looks amazing. It's the big Cessna 170. 7-foot wingspan, absolutely gorgeous. I've got one on the way. But I asked them how, and they were like, oh yeah, we do the buddy box. You know, everybody knows what a buddy box is, unless you're getting into the hobby. But they have a main transmitter, the main pilot, and they have the co-pilot transmitter hooked up with a kind of an auxiliary jack. If you were into that, you know, it's like on your phone, what you'd see on your phone to play music. But instead, it's from one back of the transmitter to the other back of the other transmitter. And through that, you can allow two people to consecutively control an aircraft, but the main person can take over and save it in case the aircraft becomes uncontrolled by the co-pilot, or a beginner pilot, really. That's what it's for. And so they let me do that, and they were just awesome. And I asked them questions about what was up with the plane, kind of specs on it, and they told me everything about the plane. But not once did they force on anything on me. As a matter of fact, they gave me a hat, gave me $20 off of a battery, as well as like $30 to $50 off of the plane that I bought, which is the Cessna 170. And not once did they ever try to force their product on me. And they tried to get to know me. We actually had a conversation about where I was from and how my trip was getting to Ohio, because obviously Oklahoma to Ohio is quite the journey, and you guys saw that. But they had conversations with me, so if you guys are wanting to get into any kind of RC hobby, you want to get into some planes, especially 3D, go to flexinnovations.com. flexinnovations.com. Flex Innovations. They have the best products because they all come with the Aura 8, which is a flight stabilization system, and it is the best flight stabilization system I've ever encountered. It blows AS3X out of the water because it's much smoother and it's a whole lot more user-friendly. You literally plug it into your laptop like you would a race quad, and you just tell it to, hey, this is what plane it's in and this is how I want it to fly, and it does it. It's amazing. So anyway, you guys have listened to me talk for 5 minutes now, which is a long time video-wise. So I'm gonna let you guys go now that we're in the dark. But you guys, hopefully you'll enjoy this footage. And definitely check out Flex Innovations, because it's a big recommendation of mine. And this is not sponsored at all, because as you can tell by our subscribers, we don't have any. So, no, I'm not getting paid to say any of this. This is just what I feel. And I hope you guys can feel the same way eventually. So you guys, keep it awesome.